Sometimes you need to fail really hard to bring your ego down to earth. And remember, you're not actually good at everything, at least not for the first time. Let me introduce Margot, the girl who thought she would nail it and decorate a vintage cake with no problem, because it couldn't be that hard. Oh, poor thing, she'd already imagined herself in a Pinterest post with a cute pink vintage cake at her side. Lesson 1. Stop falling in love with imaginary outcomes. And today I'll walk you through every mistake I made so you could actually learn from them. It all started with the frosting. I wanted the cake to be a calm pastel pink that would go perfectly with the aesthetic I imagined. And then I proceeded to pour out 10 times more gel coloring than was needed. I don't know what I was thinking. I probably got lost in my dreams during the process. So lesson 2, do not rush it. Also, I no longer had time for ganache stabilization, so I pulled some random recipes that claimed to be a perfect vintage cake cream. I followed it precisely, even measured the temperature of every ingredient, and it looked and tasted incredible. But then I decided it was too runny and needed more time in the fridge. Unfortunately, I got a little too enthusiastic. By the time I took it out, it could no longer be smoothed. It began to tear and stretch, so covering the cake became an endurance test. As for the piping, it was funny because the hardened cream wouldn't pipe properly, and once it warmed up in my hands, it wouldn't hold the shape, so I basically had a tiny window where the cream was usable. I really don't know if it was the cream, the recipes, the ingredients, or simply me, but lesson 4, do a trial run first. And yeah, the cake is ready. It is not perfect, not what I imagined, but I still like it. You would probably not even notice those imperfections if I hadn't pointed them out. And honestly, once you taste it, you stop caring. My point is, mistakes are not exactly bad. They actually make you better if you learn from them. If you don't, life will probably teach you again.